Powered by SSVEC, the award-winning Cool FM Sports welcomes you to this live presentation on the main page of Cool FM Live. Jeff Davenport and John Berger hanging out at Cochise College as the number 3 team in the nation. The Eastern Arizona College Gila Monsters wearing their purple jerseys with the gold down the sides and gold letters and numbers. As Cochise College is wearing their home white jerseys with the red numbers. It is going to be a very interesting matchup today. Cochise College has lost their last 2, 5-13 overall, 1-2 in conference. The opening tip is underway. 10 minutes on this first quarter clock. Number 4, Anae Daggins from Phoenix, Arizona, Desert Vista High School, passes it off. It's number 22, Stephanie. Back to Anae inside, and she's going to get called for a travel right away. So, first 15 seconds of this game, there is a turnover for the Gila Monsters. Noe Makami with the ball. Guess it's a Ceci. Over to Hannah. Hannah looks inside, instead goes outside to Gabby, who looks for the pick from Malika. Gets it, passes inside to Hannah. Double pumps off the glass, up and in. Cochise 6-2, nothing lead. This entire offense, from what I understand, revolves around that young lady who has the ball right there. Her name is Esmeralda Enriquez. She was one of the players of the year at the college she transferred from in North Idaho. And there's another turnover by Eastern. But she will be the player to watch. Her name is Esmeralda Enriquez from Yakima, Washington. 1 minute gone here in this first quarter. Cochise leads 2-0. Let us know in the live chat if you can hear us okay. It is going to be loud. We know that these athletes here keep the volume turned up to the max. Big shot by Noe. Off the mark. Tried to get the rebound. Was Malika Goutte. It was off of her fingertips, so it will be Eastern ball. 8:35 to play. 2-0 lead for the Apaches. And Anae Daggins bringing the ball down. Gets it to Esmeralda Enriquez, who passes the ball off. Esmeralda with the 2 knee braces. That's Stephanie, takes a big 3. And just like that, Eastern has a 3-2 lead. And in transition, the ball will go right back to them, trying to push it up ahead off the fingertips of Malika Goutte, out of bounds, but will give Cochise the chance to set up their defense. Again, hanging out with you on the main page today. Let us know in live chat where you're watching us from. Always love hearing from the Cool F Empire, especially on game day. Bounces twice off the rim, does not go in. Cochise down by 1. 7:51 to play in the first. No way. Gets it over to Gabby. We spoke to Gabby last week. She pops a 3. That's off the back of the rim. Rebounded by Ine. Pushed down the court super fast and tries to get it. Exterior pass to Esmeralda that goes wide. Jerry Carrillo over there, the head coach of the Cochise College men's team. Almost got that out-of-bounds pass. Inside pass goes to Malika, way off the mark. Ine falls down, but before she goes out of bounds, gets the ball to Stephanie. Back to Ine. Oh, was looking for the 3, decided not to take it. Instead, goes inside to Lucia. That's off the mark. Apaches with the rebound. They're down by 1. 6:51 to go in the first. Eastern Arizona men start coming in too and filling up this section that we're sitting in is the visitor section that has quite a contingent from Thatcher, and that is off the glass. A beautiful move by Hannah DeBaju. Hannah DeBaju ends up making it 4-3 Cochise. Oh, way off the mark by Esmeralda. Rebound goes to the Apaches. 6:11 to play. Cochise up by 1. Looking for the pick and the move. Malika drives soft off the rim and in. 6-3. Lady Apaches. Again, John is keeping a close eye on things. Let us know where you're watching us from in the live chat. Again, off the mark. So Cochise with 5.5 to play in this first period. They lead by 3. And they're going to say a push against Esmeralda Enriquez. And she ends up coming out of the game. And so does Ine Daggett. So 2 fresh legs, or 4 fresh legs, in for Eastern Arizona. No way. Pops a 3. Just off the mark. Rebounded by Lucia. Takes it all the way down. Decides to take it all the way with the left hand. Gets hit from behind, but they're going to call a blocking foul first. So, Lucia Auza from Uruguay, Montevideo. A 6-foot sophomore guard. It looks as if there's a height advantage on the floor until you look at Malika. Malika Goutte for Cochise, 6'2", from Meknes, Morocco, and of course Hannah DeBaju from Douala, Cameroon, 6'1" freshman. But Lucia, 6 foot herself, comes up short on that first free throw. 5:06 to play. Lead is 6-3 for Cochise. Lucia looking to chop that down a little bit. Not able to do it. Great rebound by Ceci Burrell. Gets it over to Gabby. Back to Ceci. Under 5 to play here in the first. Ceci goes behind the back. Finds the pick. Takes a very long 3. And that goes in. It's 9-3. Cochise. Time out. Eastern. Thank you so much to all of our sponsors making this coverage possible. Powered by SSVEC, our presenting sports sponsor all year long. Thank you to Stan Greer Millwork, Southern Arizona's premier supplier of custom doors and windows with a distinguished history spanning 40 years with locations in Hereford and in Tucson. Discover more at StanGreerMillworks.com. Pass on a legacy with Stan Greer Millworks. Thank you to the MORSE Automotive Group. Sierra Vista and Cochise County are backed by Morse. Thank you to American Southwest Credit Union. They're fired up to cheer on our hometown athletes, and they believe sports builds character and the kind of community spirit that makes us all proud. At ASCU, your money stays local. With locations in Douglas and Sierra Vista, member NCUA, equal opportunity lender. TWN Communications, delivering high-speed, affordable, and reliable internet and digital phone service with no data caps ever. Stay connected with the freedom and performance you deserve. Thank you to Prestige Remodeling and Restoration, using a pioneering approach to customer-centric service. Find them at prestigesierravista.com. Thank you, Seniors Helping Seniors, where the caregivers are seniors themselves. They show up ready to exceed expectations. Check them out at southernarizonaSHS.com or call the number in the post description. And thank you to Desert RV in Huachuca City, Jeff Rose and his entire team, aiming to build a community that surpasses RVs by giving back through local youth sports sponsorships, veteran support, and community fundraising events. Visit DesertRVCenter.com. It is a 9-3 lead that Cochise College has over the number 3 team in the nation. The Gila Monsters will start with the ball. 4:39 to play. Big hand in there by Malika, and she gets the swat away on number 10, Yasmin Edwards from Ipswich, England. It's blocked from behind. You know, we talk about how the Cochise women's roster is like a United Nations. Eastern is the exact same way. They end up recruiting a lot of the same players, or trying to recruit a lot of the same talent from these countries worldwide. Beautiful dish. Number 24, Danea. What a gorgeous dish that she had to her teammate, number 14, Melissa de Oliveira. It is 9-5. The Dolly Parton score as the ball slips out of the hands of Malika Goutte. Turnover by the Apaches, lead to possession by the Gila Monsters. 3:54 to go here in the first. Melissa passes off to number 2. That's Laurel. She drives up, puts it in. And just like that, after their timeout, Eastern coming back. They're within 2, a 2-point lead for the Apaches. Gabby with the ball, sees the open lane, goes down the middle, and puts it up and in. 11-7. Shot goes high off the backboard, outlet to no way for Cochise. And they're going to call a travel. Stops the clock with 3:03 to play. Cochise still leads by 4, 11-7. Thank you to all of our sports sponsors. You can see them in the post description. And thank you for tuning in today. Taking time out of your busy schedule to watch us live on the main page of Cool FM Live. Beautiful give and go. Short off that left-hand side. Trying to do a reverse layup. Didn't happen. Big shot by Sessi. Ends up being short, and that foul should be called against Malika. No. That's actually against Lesline Penge from Johannesburg, South Africa, the 6'5". Lesline, only the second team foul for Cochise, gets called for her first. 2:39 to go in the first. Cochise leads 11-7. Gila Monsters with the ball. Stephanie driving through 2 different defenders, including one that is 6'5", somehow gets the ball up there, but it will be a jump ball and a possession arrow in favor of Cochise. Noe Makimi from Chiba, Japan, 5'2". Gets the ball to Malika. Malika drives that right side, too high and long off the glass. But the ball gets away from the Gila Monsters now, retain possession. Step up, two-pointer. That will be an air ball off the mark, rebound by the Gila Monsters. From the baseline, off the mark. But again, another offensive board. A third chance to score for Eastern. Short jumper, that's off the mark, and finally, Cochise comes down with the rebound, leading by 4 with 1:34 to play in the first. No way, high lob inside to Malika. She goes on the left side, stops, turns around, short on the jumper. Rebound by Yasmin. Gets it to Stephanie. From Brazil, again, his athletes all over the globe. 14 takes three-pointer, in and out, again. Another opportunity. The Gila Monsters getting those offensive rebounds, outletting, 10 to shoot. As Stephanie resets everybody. Looks for the pick on the right side, and they will call a blocking foul against Noe. That will not be a shooting foul. It'll be the third team foul for Cochise. They will inbound, will the Gila Monsters, from the baseline. Eastern inbounds, 20 to shoot. They reset the shot clock. Big three-pointer from the near side. Nothing but net by Tanea Romero Alsam. Who is from Eugene, Oregon. It looks like they're going to say that's a foul against number 14, Melissa de Oliveira from Barretos, Brazil. He's 6'1" freshman, her first. Overthrows Hannah. Scary pass there. Hannah got it back, gets it to Noe. Tries to get her over to Gabby, squeezing in a pass. It's intercepted by the Gila Monsters. Stephanie in transition. Finds inside. Lesline slaps the ball away. Stops the clock with 16.2 to play. Cochise leads by 1, 11 to 10. Thank you so much for helping us with the pronunciation. I'm seeing it, but I missed it because we've got a lot of people tuning in and out, and the chat ends up changing. Oh, we love having the Gila Monsters join us. That ball go out of bounds, stops the clock with 1.8 to play. So Gila Monsters will have one last shot to try to take the lead before the end of the first period. Stephanie takes it, outlets, no, the shot should not count. It is wide anyway, but that is all for the first 10 minutes are in the books, and it is Cochise 11, Eastern 10. Is it Denaja with a J? I figured the J was silent. I apologize. Thank you so much for letting me know that. But thank you so much to our sponsors who make this coverage possible, including ALLO Fiber, your new home team internet, TV, and phone provider. Visit allofiber.com and learn the fiber difference, now available in Sierra Vista. Thank you to Right Way, now serving Sierra Vista and Cochise County, providing heating, cooling, plumbing, electrical. Proud to support our local athletic broadcasts. Thank you, Sierra Toyota. Right now, Sierra Toyota, the presenting sponsor of the Doggo Lotto, a shelter dog game show you can see every Monday right here on Cool FM Live. Always great to support us, and just give us a follow. We would appreciate that, especially if you're watching us from Eastern up there in the Stafford Thatcher area. And, of course, in Stafford Thatcher, you can listen to my radio station, 99.1 FM. Classic rock, KFMM. But Sierra Toyota wants to buy your car, truck, or SUV. Get your vehicle appraised in 30 minutes or less. No vehicle will be turned away. Sierra Toyota, locally owned, community driven. Check the post description for all of the details. All of our sports sponsors in the post description as well. Gila Monsters start with the ball, wearing their purple jerseys with gold down the sides, gold numbers, gold lettering on the front. Stephanie. Outlets to the baseline. That's just off the mark. Leslie, all 6'5", getting that rebound to No Way. Up to Gabby, back to No Way. A 1-point lead for the Lady Apaches. Hannah drives, short jumper, not getting the bounce that she needed for that to fall down. So Stephanie has the ball, looking to see where her teammates set up their offense. Gets it over to Denaja, back to Stephanie. That's Denaja, just off the mark. And the rebound getting thrown away. And my goodness, Coach Misty Opat not happy with the effort on that play. You can see her slam the ball down in frustration. Watching her team just watch the ball slowly bounce out of bounds. Stops the clock. 58 seconds gone here in this second period. Cochise clinging to a 1-point lead. I believe there is an injury timeout. The Piers number 5, Phelan Seigers, ended up getting a cut lip, so she had to come off the floor. And they will inbound. Denaja inbounds to Ane. Back to Denaja. Over to 23. Haven't called her name. That's Sarah. Denaja on the baseline to Ane. Looking for Stephanie. Nope. Sarah's also available on the outlet. Ane turns around with 3 to shoot. Rims the hoop. Goes out of bounds or into the hands of Cochise. Pushed up ahead. Nice spin move. Nice turnaround. But not able to execute. Malika Goutet with the easy 2 under the bucket. Does not go. Denaja, short jumper. Looks like it was partially blocked. Went off to the right. Rebound, Lady Apaches. Low scoring game. Neither team, even with multiple opportunities, not able to convert the points, at least that Eastern is used to getting. Sarah pops a 3. That's off to the right. That will be out of bounds off of Eastern. It was deflected from Cochise off of Eastern, landing out of bounds. Nelson tuning in the live chat saying, come on, Monsters. They're down by 1 at the moment with 7:59 to play before half. I see the mayor of Sierra Vista is in the house, the Honorable Clea McCaw. He takes photos for some different outlets, including his own social media. So maybe we'll get a chance to chat with him during halftime. Back in the game, Esmeralda Enriquez. Esmeralda, there's her shot that goes down. She hit 27 just the other day. And that will be an and 1. Ceci Burrell driving the lane. Foul against Melissa de Oliveira. So Ceci with a chance to give her team a 2-point lead with 7:24 to play before the half. And that is in. It is 14-12 with 7:21 to go. before halftime here at Apache Stronghold in Douglas, Arizona. It's Cochise College basketball live on Cool FM Live. Jeff Davenport and John Berger with you. And Nay, driving the lane, stops on a dime as the ball bounces around like a pinball underneath the hoop. Cochise comes away with it. Nicole Pereira from Sao Paulo, Brazil. The fresh legs on the floor for Cochise. It's the ball to Sessi. Looks for the pick from Malika. Finds Noe on the near side. Noe now drives. Gets it to Hannah, hard off the glass, but fouled from behind. It is a two-shot foul, and the foul against Esmeralda Enriquez. Always love letting us know in the live chat if you can let us know where you're watching from. Obviously, you're rooting for the Gila Monsters. We assume you're from the Gila Valley. Again, be sure to listen to my radio station, the Gila Valley, KFMM 99.1. Classic rock. And thank you to everybody who's tuning in today. The dozens. We know there's a lot of things going on. There's a football game going on, and almost a chance to make it a three-point play, or a two-point play, because both free throws were missed. It is 14-12, 6:32 to play before half. That's a nice shot, Denasia. Smooth like butter. Tied up at 14, Hannah driving the baseline, getting the bodies clanging and banging off the glass to put Cochise back ahead by 2 with 6:02 to play before halftime. From Eugene, Oregon. Nelson from Washington as well. That shot will tie the game. 16 all. Cochise, after taking a 9-3 lead early in the game, my goodness, Hannah didn't have her head up to see that pass until the very last second, and she dives out of bounds after never getting a full grip on it, and it will be a turnover by the Lady Apaches. Ball back to the Gila Monsters. So Penge comes in for the Lady Apaches as Debaju takes a seat on the bench. 16 all, 5:26 to play before the half. Ine gets it, Esmeralda, back to Ine. Esmeralda steps back, sets, shoots. Ridiculous. Trina. A gorgeous three-pointer gives the Gila Monsters a 3-point lead. Halfway through the second period, less than 5 to play before halftime here in Douglas, Arizona. Cochise stepped with the ball and down by 3. Penge, high off the glass. Scrumming for the ball. Bodies on the floor. The Gila Monsters come away with it, but a travel will instantly turn it back over to Cochise. Watching from Chicago, I see that up there. Thank you so much, Gia. Nelson rooting for Esmeralda. Esme putting in the work. Thank you again for the love and the live chat for your Gila Monsters. Obviously, we are a hometown broadcast for the Cochise College Lady Apaches, but we love seeing all the talent that we get to see come through here across the ACCAC. Jump ball, that should be Gila Monster possession. So stops the clock with 4:28 to play. This is game 1 of our doubleheader. We will have the men's game at the conclusion of this game. High pass, wrangled in. Sessi to Malika. Loses the ball. Gila Monsters lead by 3. Could it be more? They get the rebound. Big time rebound, by the way, by Trinity from Houston, Texas. The intensity by the Gila Monsters coach. There's Sarah for 3. High off the backboard, the 6'5" frame coming down with the rebound. But they're going to say another foul against Esmeralda. So Esme with her second. I believe that's her second. They're not showing it up on the screen like they normally do. That is the 3rd team foul. 0 team fouls for Cochise. With 3:33 to play, Cochise is down by 3. Noe gets it inside to Penge. Penge gets the ball partially blocked. A huge defensive play by Neve Guidry. Gives the ball back to the Gila Monsters. They lead by 3. Ane drives to the rim on that left side, off the glass. It's a 5-point lead for the Gila Monsters with 3:05 to play before the half here in Douglas, Arizona. Jeff Davenport on the call. John Berger on the camera. Under 3 to play now. Cochise down by 5. Playing against the number 3 team in the nation. Lesline, good looks, but off the mark. Raising her hand up high is Guidry. Neve puts the Gila Monsters up by 7 with 2:43 to play. Timeout, Cochise. Thank you so much to our sponsors making this live sports coverage possible, like Barnett's Towing and Propane, serving Southern Arizona since 1963. Thank you to Copper Queen Community Hospital of Cochise County, with locations in Douglas, in Bisbee, where we're right in between both of those spots, as well as in the Hereford-Palominas area. Make sure you make an appointment with one of their physicians today. Thank you to Grasshopper Landscaping. Boy, Grasshopper Landscaping, we just hired them to clean up the leaves in my backyard because they were falling off that tree, and Grasshopper Landscaping can help you with that and so much more. Even during the wintertime, Grasshopper Landscaping is there to make sure you have a beautiful outdoor living space. My goodness, it's 67 degrees outside in Douglas, Arizona today. Mid to high 60s across Cochise County. You could use that outdoor living space, make that outdoor living space an outdoor oasis. Thanks to Grasshopper Landscaping. Visit them on Facebook. And thank you to Ginger's Title Services of Sierra Vista. Open on Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. So they just closed up, but they'll be reopening on Monday morning at 9 a.m. So for all your vehicle title, registration, driver's license, identification, written testing, road testing, so much more, you'll find it all behind the pink door at 999 East Fry Boulevard in Sierra Vista. Cochise with the ball, down by 7, 23-16. 2.5 to play. That shot by Gabby off the mark. In a game powered by SSVEC. It's Cool FM Live from the main page. Dozens watching us right now. Thank you to everybody in the live chat. Those rooting for the Gila Monsters with 2 to shoot off the front of the rim. Rebound by Cochise. A chance to cut in to that 7-point lead. Noe McConney gets it over to Gabby. To Malika Goutte, and she will get called for a travel. So many of you in the live chat rooting for the Monsters. Thanks so much for watching us here on Cool FM Live. We would love it if you would give us a follow. No, we cover a lot of things in Cochise County and Southern Arizona, and we do visit Safford whenever we're able to follow the Apaches. We followed them to Safford, the men's and the women's team. We love broadcasting from Eastern. We love the Monster Tail? By the way, there is Denaja coming through with another jump shot, a 9-point lead That ball in and out for Cochise, tipped back to Eastern. Now we're starting to see that number 3 team in the country. Oh, the wild pass. Esme dishes inside, blocked. Guidry went up, but was blocked by Malika. Is it the monster tail that you guys have at the, is what it's called, right, John? Now, John and I had a couple of monster tails last time we were there. I believe that is the fried cruller or whatever that is. It is absolutely delicious. We love the monster tails. And that is a 3-point Drano, Lucia, Auza. And I say, wowza from Auza. It is 28-16, and now that shot by Hannah puts Cochise back within 10. 45 seconds of play before this first half comes to an end. Eastern with the ball. Esme drives. Back to Guidry. Ene looks for the screen. Gets the switch. There is a big-time height difference. Doesn't matter. Nice defense there by Malika to put a hand on the ball. There will be 4 seconds to shoot. So we are fans of the concession food there at Eastern Arizona College. And again, with my radio station there at Eastern, 99.1 FM. Classic rock. 2 seconds shoot. I believe that's partially blocked from behind. And out of bounds will stop the clock with 16.6. Cochise can cut it to a single-digit lead going into the half. Noe with the ball. Shot clock turned off. Under 10. Gabby with the ball. Loses it. Denasia on a fast break. High off the glass. Doesn't go. The follow could have gone. It would have counted, but doesn't. And so the turnover at the last second does not give Cochise the opportunity to be able to cut into that 10-point lead. It is a 10-point lead for the Eastern Arizona College Gila Monsters here at the half. Thank you again to all of our sponsors who make this coverage possible. We'll talk about them before we decide to walk around the floor. Thank you to SSVEC, the MORSE Automotive Group, Stan Greer Millworks, American Southwest Credit Union with locations in Douglas and Sierra Vista, TWN Communications, Prestige Remodeling and Restoration, the Turf Box sponsor of the Doggo Lotto, which you can see every Monday, 6 p.m. Arizona time, right here on Cool FM Live. It is seeing the most adorable adoptable shelter dogs, and you can play along. It's a game show at the shelter in Sierra Vista. It's super cute, super fun, and it's right here every Monday on Cool FM Live. Thank you to Seniors Helping Seniors, Desert RV, ALLO Fiber, Brightway Heating, Cooling, Plumbing, and Electrical, Sierra Toyota, Barnett's Towing and Propane, Copper Queen Community Hospital with locations in Bisbee and Douglas and Hereford, Palominas. Grasshopper Landscaping. If you got those leaves that need to be picked up, my yard is spotless right now because of Grasshopper Landscaping. We're grateful for Grasshopper coming out to my house to take care of that. And thank you to Ginger's Title Services of Sierra Vista. 10-point lead for the Gila Monsters, the Lady Gila Monsters, as we go for a little walk here. Shall we start at the concession stand? Let's go see the concession stand. We don't get to give them enough love, so we'll go over to the concession stand as we see the men. They're doing their warm-up here. Got about 13 and a half to go before we're back to action. Oh, the Cub Scout troop is here. Awesome. Awesome. Oh, I wish this was smell-o-vision. You could smell the popcorn. Get your popcorn ready. The popcorn smells great out here. And you know who also smells great out here? The mayor of Sierra Vista. You smell great out here.
Hey, what's going on?
Good to see you, sir. Is the Honorable Cleo McCaw hanging out with us today.
Hey,
Coach is playing the number 3 team in the nation right now. That is Eastern Arizona College is the number 3 team.
And they're giving them a good game.
They are, but you're seeing a little bit of separation, toward the end of that first half.
I think they're up by 8 now.
10. It's a 10-point lead.
Oh.
And they have the chance to cut it to 8. But what's your go-to here at the snack shack?
My go-to is the Coke and the nachos.
Oh, you can't beat the nachos here. The nachos are the best. They're so good. You can see them preparing it right here for all these fine folks out here. Mr. Mayor, what's your schedule been like today? This is like the 15th thing on your schedule today, I'm sure.
So this morning I was at the Coffee with the Cop, and then I went to
where was that?
That was at Target.
Oh, nice.
Target this morning.
At the Starbucks there.
At the Starbucks, yes, sir. And then we went to the NAACP Health Fair.
Yes, we were there as well.
Yes, sir.
There was so much fun stuff. I just missed you.
Yes, sir. And then I just took a lunch break at Burger King, double cheeseburger.
Beautiful, beautiful.
And then I came down here to Douglas to support the amazing Cochise College Apaches. But
the girls are having a tough season this year. Looking at 5 and 13 overall, 1 and 2 in 13? Conference. Yeah. It's an upside down year for them for some reason. Just not able to find that rhythm that they need to. And when you're playing against really top teams, the ACCAC, there are no gimme games in the ACCAC, especially when you play.
As we saw last week.
Yes, without a doubt. Yeah. It's unbelievable watching the talent. And the cool part is, look at this. This is kind of fun. We talk about Cochise being a United Nations of a team, especially the ladies, because they come from all over the world. Eastern is the exact same way. We're looking at Ipswich, England. We're looking at Uruguay. We're looking at Brazil. 2 from Brazil, 1 from France, 1 from a place as far away as this mysterious place called Phoenix, Arizona.
Phoenix, Arizona.
Maybe I'm pronouncing. Is it Pahonix? I'm not sure. Pahonix. So, but I mean, it's cool to see that the recruiting is going on.
Looks like they got a deep roster too,
without a doubt, and worldwide recruiting, just like Cochise, because Cochise has from South Africa, from Cameroon, from Nigeria, from Brazil,
Japan.
A place called Douglas, Arizona.
Oh, wow.
Exactly. Nogales as well. I mean, look. It is the United Nations here at Cochise College when it comes to Cochise College women's basketball in particular, which is what we're looking at here. It's a 10-point lead for the Gila Monsters. I don't know if you've been to EAC. Have you done a game there?
I have done a game.
Oh, well, we're going to take you with us the next time we do one there, because at their snack shack they have this thing called the Monster Tail. It's one of those long donuts, like a bear. It's like a bear claw that's covered in chocolate sauce and whipped cream and sprinkles.
Sounds like a heart attack.
It is the most glorious way to go. If you end up having a heart attack from it, it's the greatest way, to meet our Maker, our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, and then do that.
And they sell out every game.
Probably just from me. I think I sell them out because they have the box there of the donuts, and I check it when I get there just to see. I'm like, okay, how many do they have left? Because I know what I'm going to be eating.
So you track them.
Oh yeah. You can see. I mean, it's not as open as this, but I have my eye on those donuts every time I go there. That the Monster Tails are the greatest concession food next to the green chili burritos at St. David High School. The green chili burritos at St. David High School are absolutely.
I heard about those.
Because it's a generational thing there. It is literally generations that have continued this tradition of the green chili burrito.
So do you go up to Saffron and call games as well?
We have. The championship games, whenever Cochise is in the championship games, we end up going up there to do those games. And we love Eastern. And I have a radio station there, 99.1 FM, KFMM, classic rock, rocking the Gila Valley.
Can you say it one more time?
KFMM 99.1 classic rock. You got to say it like that. That's how you got to do it. But
well, if you go up there, just text me.
I will. Yeah. We'll pull you along. And exactly. I got plenty of room in my RAV4. And, Yeah, their arena is really cool too. It's yes. It is. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. There's a media hangar. It's pretty cool. Yeah, the way they got it set up, and it's a neat arena, an amazing environment. Like they packed that place out. Like the student section is bonkers, and it's so much fun to see. And again, this is a free admission, by the way, today. So if you're watching us from Douglas or from Bisbee or even from Sierra Vista, come on over. It's a 45-minute drive from Sierra Vista. Easy drive right through Bisbee. You come in here and you get your look at that pizza and nachos, everything ready to go.
Everything ready.
We love that, and we do have a Boy Scout troop here hanging out with us today.
Boy Scout troop from Douglas.
Which is pretty cool. Yeah. I'm sorry. You need to get your food, Mr. Mayor. I'm sitting here yakking at you. You're like, Jeff, I got to get my food. I got to get back to action here. You go do that. Let's go find the Boy Scouts and see if we can go chat with them and see what they're doing. And then maybe I'll come back and get a slice myself because I love their pizza here. They get the Little Caesars pizza from Douglas. Oh, look at these shirts. So I love these shirts. I need to get more of these shirts. I mean, I'm very fortunate that Cochise College gives us shirts like this. I have 2 of their polos from their athletic department, which I'm so grateful for. But I mean, got to get some of the women's. Oh, I love the long sleeve right there. That's awesome. And what do we look at? Oh, look at that, the 520. That's cool with the Cochise College logo there. These are not. Oh, nice jersey material. There's the baseball. Look at that baseball. Oh, I need. What is this? Is this a medium? Let me see. I can't tell. I can't. Oh, it's so. That is an adult large. No, I need a medium. I wear a boy's medium because it makes me feel buff. It makes me feel big and strong. But not only is the Snack Shack available, but pick up your Cochise College merch here. And by the way, we got Lee here. Lee, what's going on, man? It's so good to see you. I mean, I was talking to you before the game. You were filling me in on Eastern and how amazing they're doing this year. You guys, it's a perennial powerhouse in the ACCAC. How do you look at it? Is it the coaching? Is it the staff? Is it the recruiting? Is it the players? All of the above?
No, I really think it is all of the above. I mean, you've got to have a school that buys into athletics, and Eastern has done that. And then they've got the coaching staff that can go out and get these players. This back-to-back Final Fours for this women's team. They're number 3 in the nation this year. And you see how deep they are. I mean, you've got to find the players that are willing to be the 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th players on the bench to come in and play 7 or 8 or 9 minutes your first first season here, and you come back your sophomore year, then you get your starters minutes. So they've done a nice job of building that program and recruiting well, and obviously the players play well under Coach DePaulo has done a great job.
No, she's absolutely phenomenal. We were just talking to the mayor of Sierra Vista, who's here taking photos. He's doing some photos.
Oh, I did see him down in the corner.
Page.
Yeah.
And we were talking about how we love going to Eastern. We love the atmosphere. I love the monster tail from the Snack Shack. That is easily. I was describing it to the mayor. He said, "Is that like? It sounds like a heart attack." I'm like, "But it's the most glorious way to go."
It's very good.
It is.
Right.
Well, I can tell you've had 1 or 2 in your day, but I mean,
or 5 or 6.
I should have asked you to bring some.
I know.
I should have texted you ahead of time. Bring me some monster tails, Lee, please. I need some here. We need to get something like that at Cochise College. We need to have some sort of a staple item that is a Cochise College kind of snack from the Snack Shack here. Oh my goodness! But again, what a great start here. They started out a little slow. They're down 9-3, and then a bunch of unanswered points. They lead by 10 right now. What's your analysis so far? The first half of your team.
So here's the funny part. They played such a national schedule this year that this is only the 4th time I've seen them this year. They were on the road from September 7th to January 10th. I didn't see them. So I've only seen them 4 times. So I don't know. I can't tell you if that's a characteristic of this year's team or not. But obviously they answered. And once they get going, they really like to run. I mean, they've got some speed. They got some length. They've got some shooters. Esmeralda Enriquez was the division or the Region 18 Player of the Year last year. So once she gets going, she's hard to stop. So.
She was hitting shots that just it looks so easy. Yeah. I mean,
if her and Assam get going at the same time, Eastern can put up a bunch of points. But traditionally, this game specifically is a defensive battle. I mean, we've seen it the last 3 or 4 years for the region championship,
whether
and
it's here or whether
it's a 46-38 type game. So we're headed for another one of those again today.
I think so, but I mean, not if your team can handle it. I mean, they're already up by 10 here at the half. Lee, always great to see you, buddy. And we'll come and chat with you during the men's game halftime too. So we'll see you then. Let's go say hi to the Cub Scouts who are here. It's good to see you. Good to see you. How are you, man?
What's up, you?
Good to see you.
Happy New Year.
You too. You too. Hey, so how are you guys doing? We got some Cub Scouts here, huh?
Yes.
What's the troop?
We are with Cub Scout Pack 430 in Douglas.
I'm sorry, I keep saying troop. Thank you.
That's fine. The pack is the kids kinder through 5th grade, and then our troop is 6th through 12th grade.
And this pack right here coming in, is this one of their? Do they get an adventure badge for this? Like
They
watching
do.
Like an athletic badge?
Yes. So going and watching a sporting event, and then we talk about good sportsmanship and good citizenship and how to be a good teammate, and then they earn that adventure badge.
That's awesome. And this pack is specifically from which city?
Douglas.
From Douglas,
Yes,
Arizona.
yeah.
And how would someone, maybe they're watching us right now and they would like their kids involved in Cub Scouts and Boy Scouts, where can they go?
They can look online. They can go to Scouting America, and there's a tab there where you can search where local packs are. We also, our pack has a email address, so you can email us.
He knows email. He's sending the email right now.
At packtroop430douglas@gmail.com.
Awesome. So packtroop430 Douglas at gmail.com.
Yeah.
If you'd like to get your kids involved, these are the folks who are taking care of it. Wave hi to everybody. Everybody's waving hi to you right now. This is the pack 430 from Douglas, hanging out here today at the game with about 2 minutes left before we get back to action here. All right, guys, do you think, are you guys rooting for Cochise College? I want to make sure you're rooting for Cochise, right? Yes?
Yes.
All right, can they come back? This is going to be tough.
Yeah, I think so.
All right. So they're rooting for Cochise. We know there's so many people rooting for the Gila Monsters in the live chat right now, which is fine. We love you too. But these guys are rooting for Cochise College today.
Oh, yeah.
So good to see you guys. Thanks for letting us talk to you guys.
Thank you
Enjoy
so
the game.
much.
Are you sticking around for the second game too?
We're going to see how many of our kids want to stay. Some of them, we told them they can stay and watch the boys too, or men, sorry.
Yeah.
We're going to see how it goes, and some of our kids have to leave, but we're going to do our best.
What a great life lesson. Sports has a lot to do with that, and I know that these kids will learn it from you guys. Thank you so much for your time. We better get back to our perch. We've got like a minute left before we get back to the perch here, as we're taking the shortcut. I don't know if we're allowed to cut across here, but we're doing it anyway. What are they going to do? Take away my birthday? I hope not. I like my birthday. But we'll let John get back up. As you see, Eastern getting ready. A good contingency of fans from Eastern Arizona College. They didn't bring me any Monster Tails. I'm still very upset that Lee didn't bring me any Monster Tails. I talked to him about that. I was like, oh my gosh. He said, I did, but I ate them all on the way here. I'm like, Lee, how dare you? That was about the quickest halftime we've ever done, man. Look at that. I'm sorry, you get me yakking, you get me talking.
They stopped it at 50 seconds, it was going so fast. They needed a timeout.
I'm glad we cut across.
Yeah.
I'll give you that, and I will have a seat, and it looks like the Denver Broncos with a 3-0 lead about halfway through the first half in that NFL playoff game. What's that?
Is everybody watching that?
I don't know. We've still got dozens, watching us. So. Oh, I'm sure. Oh, without a doubt. That's what we got. We got it on the side right here. That's what we got. So the second half underway, powered by SSVEC. It is Cool FM Live. Jeff Davenport, John Berger. 10 minutes on the clock for the third quarter. Cochise starts with the ball, wearing their white jerseys with the red numbers. And that core pass right there will come back to haunt them every single time. Esmeralda driving down, gets it pushed, but Malika there to swat away the shot attempt. Ceci. Her three-point attempt does not go. So with a solid 10-point lead, they were down 9-3 were the Gila Monsters early in this game. Wow, beautiful spin move. Esme. What a running jumper. Gorgeous. My goodness. That was like a photo, just a running shot right there by Gabby Oliver. Driving the lane through two Lady Apaches and draws the foul does Trinity Alex Mayer from Anchorage, Alaska, the pride of Benson Polytechnic High School, a The 5'7" sophomore will go to the free throw line. That stops the clock with 8:39 to play. It is a 10-point lead currently for the Gila Monsters. Wearing their purple jerseys with the gold down the sides and their numbers outlined in gold and the lettering on the front of their jerseys. This team, again, like we've talked about, a very United Nations. Both teams are United Nations. So it's a 12-point lead now. The Lady Gila Monsters, and the ball goes wide. And that will not make head coach Misty Opat very happy. As Lee talked about, these are usually defensive battles between these two teams in particular. But we're seeing the power of the number 3 team in the nation. Slowly but surely, chopping away at this 5-13 Cochise College Lady Apache team. A very rare losing season. 2 to shoot from the corner. Drano, Trinity, Alex Mayer makes it a 15-point lead for the Gila Monsters. Under 8 to play in the third. Eastern Arizona College is starting to put the pedal to the metal. Nice pass inside, but blocked by Stephanie. And she ends up coming away with it. Gets it to Anae behind the back. Driving to Stephanie for 3. In and out, rebound by Lucia. And that pass will go wide out of bounds. Cochise ball. Oh, we got Nelson rooting for the Seahawks. Now, Nelson, I was a 7-year Cardinal season ticket holder. I apologize that I'm not a fan of the Seahawks. Oh, excuse me, I threw up in my mouth a little bit just saying their name. The Seahawks. Oh, I can't get it out, Nelson. I'm so sorry. But this definitely seems like the Hawks' year for sure. Hannah DeBaju comes out of the game. Leslie Penge checks in for Cochise College. 7:12 to play in the third. It is a 15-point lead for Eastern, and they have the ball. That ball tipped away, no way. Off to the races. Only one person to stop her. Great pass to Gabby, who's not able to convert to make it a 3-point play, but she will go to the line to shoot 2. Gabby is a very composed young lady. We were fortunate to interview her the last time we were down here in a post-game in a loss. I believe she came up and talked to us and was just very composed and very well spoken, and a fine young lady as a part of this program. The 5'9" freshman from Tucson, Arizona. Broncos still have that 3-0 lead with 4:54 to go in the first. It's a 15-point lead. None of Gabby's free throws end up going down, but Leslie comes down with the rebound. Hard off the glass, does not go in. Cochise getting second and third opportunities. Sessi looks for the screen. Drives the lane, bounces hard off of the glass after the body bounces hard off of Esme. Looks like the officials are here for the second game. Cochise still with the ball. Gabby from the free throw line takes an awkward shot, but somehow it falls. Cuts the lead to 13. Stephanie with the ball. The pride of Joinville, Brazil. Oh my goodness! That is one of the top players in all of college basketball. Esme Enriquez. How did that ball go in? I'm watching the replay right now, and you can see the team erupt on the sideline Back to a 15-point lead, looking to make it a 16-point lead from Yakima, Washington. Shout out to Davis High School. Short, but rebounded by Nevaeh Guidry. Pass outside to Lucia, off the mark. Thank you so much, all of our sponsors. You can see them in the post description. Cochise with the ball, down by 15 with 5:45 to go in the third. Lesline gets the ball. I don't know if they would have counted the shot, but it appears she is fouled. Yes. So, number 22, Lesline will go to the free throw line for Cochise to cut into this 15-point lead. Let's talk about Lesline Pange from Johannesburg, South Africa, from the furthest south that you can go without hitting Antarctica to southern Arizona. This is the United Nations of basketball here in the ACCAC. 6'5" sophomore. This is her first free throw. And that is coming back to haunt Cochise as well. These free throws just not falling. Her second free throw is up and good. That's the lead to 14. The Gila Monsters with the ball. Denasia looking to check back in. Ene with a short jumper. A little long, but gets her own rebound as it deflects off. 39-23. The running jumper does not go. Lesline, her second attempt does not go. And Malika tried to put up a third attempt. That does not go, but she will go to the free throw line. As that foul against Nevaeh Guidry from Mesquite High School out of Phoenix, Arizona. We talk about Cochise College being the United Nations. Malika Goutte from Meknès, Morocco. 6'2" freshman. Not able to get that second free throw to go, but Esme on the fast break points to the person who gets the assist. We're under 5 to play in the third. And that foul is against Esme. So she comes out of the game as we have a timeout on the floor. Thank you to all of our sponsors who make this coverage possible, like SSVEC, powering our live stream sports coverage all season long. Thank you to Stan Greer Millworks at StanGreerMillworks.com. Pass on the legacy with Stan Greer Millworks. Thank you to the MORSE Automotive Group in Sierra Vista. Cochise County is backed by MORSE. Thank you, American Southwest Credit Union, ASCU, with locations in Douglas and Sierra Vista. American Southwest Credit Union, member NCUA, equal opportunity lender. TWN Communications, delivering high-speed, affordable, reliable internet and digital phone service with no data caps ever. Thank you, Prestige Remodeling and Restoration, the Turf Box sponsor at the Doggo Lotto. Our award-winning Shelter Dog Game Show you can see every Monday, 6 p.m. Arizona time, right here on Cool FM Live. Prestige Remodeling and Restoration at PrestigeSierraVista.com. They are the sponsor of the Turf Box for Doggo Lotto. Thank you, Seniors Helping Seniors at Southern Arizona, SHS.com. Thank you to Desert RV in Huachuca City at DesertRVCenter.com. And all of our sports sponsors. You can see them all in the post description. It is a 41-24 lead for Eastern. She may have fouled out. Oh, really? Esme might have fouled out? I thought she had either 3 or 4. Ceci gets blocked from behind. retains possession for the Lady Apaches. Short jumper is good. 41-26. With 4:36 to play in the third. Stephanie with the ball. This roster is so deep. I mean, they almost don't even need Esme from what we've seen. I'm not saying Esme has not been a non-factor. That's the question, Nelson. How many fouls does she have? It's either 3 or 4. No way. With the ball, the no-look pass gets tipped by Stephanie. Great hustle and reach by Stephanie Goncalves from Colegio Singular High School in Joinville, Brazil. Another media timeout. Yeah, just ask right here, and we'll find out if she has 3 or 4 fouls. I don't think she fouled out. We'll find out here for you, Nelson, in just a second. So another timeout on the floor. We'll take a quick timeout to say thank you to ALLO Fiber at allofiber.com. Right way, heating, cooling, plumbing, serving Cochise County, based in Sierra Vista. Thank you to Sierra Toyota. Really? That is her 5th foul. So she is fouled out. All right, so Esme's day is done. That is crazy. So I guess not. Yeah, they didn't know. So Esme has fouled out of the game, but again, the team leads 41-26. Back to our sponsor. Sierra Toyota is the presenting sponsor of the Doggo Lotto. Every Monday, 6 p.m. Arizona time, right here on Cool FM Live. Be sure to check it out. I get a Barnett's Towing and Propane, serving Southern Arizona since 1963. Copper Queen Community Hospital of Cochise County, with locations in Bisbee, in Douglas, and in Hereford, Palominas. Thank you to Grasshopper Landscaping, where you'll always find quality from the ground up. And Ginger's Title Services of Sierra Vista. All of our sports sponsors are in the post description. In a game powered by SSVEC. It is Jeff Davenport on the call. John Berger with the camera. 4:09 to play. 41-26. The Gila Monsters in the lead. But Malika Goutte at the free throw line for Cochise. It has been a nightmare of a day from the free throw line for the Lady Apaches. And it continues. As the ball gets away from Malika, she gets it back. Second shot goes. 41-27. Eastern in the lead. 4:01 to play in the third. Ball gets away from number 5, Phelan. Nice running layup by Malika Goutte. 41-29, Cochise within 12. And a big block by the 6'5", Glamazon, Leslie Penge. Denasia inbounds to Stephanie. Back to Denasia, who had the hot hand in the first half. Stephanie pops a 3. High off the rim, rebound, ends up getting tipped out of bounds by the Apaches. It will be Gila Monsters ball. 3:23 to play in the third. Gila Monsters lead by 12. Baseline jumper. Off the hoop and glass. Back to Eastern. That ball bounced hard off of, and they're going to say that was off of Cochise. Bounced hard off the floor. Went off of Cochise College. 6 seconds to shoot. So Hannah checks back in for the Lady Apaches. Denasia inbounding for the Monsters. Interior pass. Bodies just running around, trying to outlet. That ball swatted away. Stephanie swatted it as Gabby went up for it. And Stephanie will get called for the foul. So because Cochise is in the bonus, Gabby Oliver goes to the free throw line. 5'9" freshman from Tucson, Arizona. About 2 hours away from Douglas, Arizona. Depending what part of Tucson you're driving from. As you see the Gila Monster men's team in the background, they're waiting for their turn to take this floor. Their game is set to start at 4 p.m., but it will tip off about 20 minutes after the conclusion of this game. At the conclusion of this game, we will head over to the interview wall. And that's a call against the Gila Monsters, a blocking foul. So Cochise, after being down by 15, has brought it back within 10. They can take it to single digits. 2.5 to play in the third. 41-31. Monsters on top. And they're going to say that Ceci stepped out of bounds. Great defense by Denasia. Great outlet external passing by the Monsters, and Denasia with a huge three-pointer. 13-point lead for the Monsters. With 2:03 to play. Ball does not go in on the drive by Ceci, but somehow she comes away with the rebound. Gets it to Noe. Shot clock resets. 12 to shoot for the Lady Apaches. To the far side. Back to Hannah up top. Looks inside to Malika. Spins off the glass and soft off the rim and in. Cuts it to an 11-point lead. Gila Monsters up 44-33 with 1:33 to play in the third. Short jumper is good. Goodness gracious. Denasia Romero Assam, or Assam. Assalamu alaikum is what I say. Very well done by Denasia. That foul stops the clock with 1:11 to play. Again, Cochise is in the bonus, down by 13. Ceci will go to the free throw line. So Lucia comes back in, and Ane comes back in for the EAC women, the number 3 team in the nation with a 13-point lead, 1:11 to play in the third. Free throws. Free throws. Not going well for the Lady Apaches today.
The rebounding and the free throws.
I don't know. They've had some second, third chance opportunities on the rebounds. So Ceci gets 1 of 2 to go at the free throw line. If they would have hit their free throws, they'd be within 4 points, if not less. But the lead is 12 for the Gila Monsters, under a minute to play here in the third. Loose ball. No way. Up to Ceci. Off the glass and in. A 10-point lead. About a 10-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Stephanie on the far side, looking for a hole, finds something, loses the ball, gets it back in the near corner. It's it to Ane, and Ane ends up drawing the foul. So an A will inbound. Shot clock turned off because of the foul. 16.9 to play in the third. 10-point lead for the Monsters. An A looking in the top of the key. Passes it off. Cochise with the rebound, not able to even get out of their own end zone, so to speak. But we have finished 3 at halftime. It was a 10-point lead. We're done with the third quarter. It is a 10-point lead, 46-36. Thank you again to all of our sports sponsors that make this coverage possible, like Ginger's Title Services, Grasshopper Landscaping, Copper Queen Community Hospital, Barnett's Towing and Propane, Sierra Toyota, Right Way Heating, Cooling, Plumbing, Electrical, ALLO Fiber, Desert RV, Seniors Helping Seniors, Prestige Remodeling and Restoration, TWN Communications, American Southwest Credit Union, MORSE Automotive Group, Stan Greer Millworks, and our presenting sponsor, SSVEC. Jeff Davenport on the call here. Thank you so much for all the love in the live chat. Looks like Buffalo Bills with a 7-3 lead as they're about 2 minutes into the second quarter. With dozens of you in the live chat. Hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands, have watched already here on the Cool FM Live main page. We would love for you to hit that follow button if you're watching from outside of the greater Cochise County area in southern Arizona. We would really love for you to give us a follow. We do work like this all the time. We try to cover as much local sports as possible, highlighting our student athletes. Remember, these are student athletes. They have had classes this week. They've had pop quizzes this week. They have had homework that they still have to get to today. But they're out here working their buns off, playing for our entertainment. And after 3, it appears Denasia leads all scorers with 12 points. Believe it or not, Esme had 11 points before she fouled out. For Cochise, Ceci Burrell with 11 points. Hannah DeBaju with 8. Gabby and Malika with 7 each. It is 46-36. 10 minutes to glory. Eastern starts with the ball. Powered by SSVEC. Jeff Davenport on the call. John Berger behind the camera. The free throws for Cochise. 5 of 13 in the game. I was wrong. This game would have been tied with numbers like that, or within 3, but instead it's a 2-point lead for EAC. Lucia for 3. Does not go. Rebound. Gila Monsters. Ball gets away, but a foul on the floor called. Will that be against Hannah? Yes, it will. Hannah DeBaju called for the foul. Big difference also is the 1 for 7 from 3-point range for Cochise, as opposed to the 6 for 22. So Eastern firing off a lot of threes, but making 6 of them, as opposed to Cochise's 1. Stephanie inside, gets that pass inside, and Denasia is beside herself, wondering how she missed that shot. Almost 20 after the hour here in Douglas, Arizona. 10 miles outside of downtown Douglas. Hannah, high off the glass, does not go. That ball will go out of bounds off of the Lady Apaches with 8:52 to play, a 12-point lead for the Gila Monsters, and they have the ball. Denasia looking to add to her point total. Goes off the back of the rim. Again, rebounded by the Gila Monsters. And they will inbound from the baseline. 8:35 to play in the game. Not sure who we'll end up talking to after the game, but stay tuned for the postgame. Second and third chance for a shot opportunity comes up empty for the Gila Monsters. Cochise can bring it back within 10 as Ceci drives that right side. The shot doesn't go, but she will end up at the free throw line to shoot 2 to bring her team within 10 with 8:22 to play. So Trinity Carmouche from Houston, Texas. The sophomore, 6'1", called on the foul as Ceci Burrell. Number 12, 5'6", from Nogales, Arizona. Now some discussion. I don't know what the discussion is here that the official is having with the scorer's table. They're going to bring Lesline coming in. Well, if that's the case, she was playing on the floor with 5 fouls. That free throw goes through. Ceci with her second free throw. That is good. Cochise within 10. It was a 10-point lead at the half. It was a 10-point lead after 3. It's still a 10-point lead with 8:15 to go in this game. Shot by Denasia doesn't go. She gets a second chance opportunity. And she ends up slamming her fists on the ground. Denasia, the pride of Springfield High School from Eugene, Oregon. 5'8" sophomore. She looks taller than 5'8" out there on the floor right now. .805 to play in the game. Cochise down by 10 with the ball against the number 3 team in the nation, the Eastern Arizona College Gila Monsters. That'll be a foul called against Lucia from Montevideo, Uruguay. From E.E. Joao Crisino High School. She kept the dribble. I was going to say that foul's not on her. It's on a travel. What an outstanding job. But the foul against Penge. 13 foul for Cochise. 7:47 on the clock. The head coach questioning, the head coach for Eastern questioning Is it because there's jewelry, I believe? It's a jewelry issue.
It's jewelry.
So Sarah Peroussel from Vierbonne, France. Lycée Honors High School checks into the game for the Gila Monsters. Stephanie to Sarah. Back to the top at Stephanie. Back of the rim. Rebound to the Lady Apaches. Ceci gets it to Gabby. Cochise down by 10. Drives the baseline, and that ball, how does that not go in? Frustration now setting in for Cochise College as these shots have been makeable. The free throws, obviously very makeable. This should not be a 10-point game, but because you play the number 3 team in the nation, they're able to accentuate the positives, eliminate the negatives, and make the most of every shot opportunity. John, you were going to say?
So if you look at the scoreboard, there is nothing that says who has how many fouls. So both teams have lost a player when they didn't know that they had fouls.
So that part of the scoreboard not working correctly here inside Apache Stronghold. The follow-up by number 13, Trinity Carmouche. And then answers on the backside, Ceci Burrell. Bringing her team within 10. It's 50-40 with 6:25 to play, and that will be a call against Eastern. Trinity Carmouche getting called for the foul. Third team foul for the Gila Monsters. 6:13 to play in the game. Cochise down by 10. Gabby for three, off the back of the rim. Does not go. Cochise scrambling for the rebound. Sarah comes away with it for the Gila Monsters. Ane gets it across the midcourt line. Over to Stephanie. Back to Ane. Soft jumper. Up and in. The 5-footer, 6-foot range. Gives her team a 12-point lead and a timeout called by Cochise. Stops the clock with 6:47 to play in a game powered by SSVEC. It's Jeff Davenport live from Douglas, Arizona, calling this Cochise College game against the number 3 team in the nation, the Gila Monsters. A little bit of monster madness going on here today. Thank you to SSVEC, Stan Greer Millworks, the MORSE Automotive Group, ASCU, American Southwest Credit Union, located in Douglas, Arizona, TWN Communications, Prestige Remodeling and Restoration, Seniors Helping Seniors, Desert RV in Wichita City, ALLO Fiber, Right Way Heating, Cooling, Plumbing, Sierra Toyota, Barnett's Towing, Copper Queen Community Hospital, Grasshopper Landscaping, and Ginger's Title Services. Cool FM Live Sports, keeping an eye on the AFC divisional game happening right now. Broncos lead 10-7. They've retaken the lead. They were down 7-3. Looks like Bo Nix ended up getting a short pass for a touchdown. Josh Allen only 23 yards passing. Bo Nix was 76 yards passing on 13 attempts.
I'm not a believer when it comes to Josh Allen.
So you're saying you're a Bo lever?
I am a believer, yeah. I mean, I do expect the Bills to win this, but when earlier this week I picked the Broncos to take this one. I believe Bo Nix. I believe the Denver Broncos defense is.
But you're picking the Bills. You're a seesaw. Get out of here, John. Stop talking.
I'm taking the Broncos.
Oh, you are taking the Broncos. Okay, all right. Cochise inbounds down by 12. 52-40 with 5:41 to play in the game. Clock stops. Sarah gets called for the foul. Sarah Peroussel from Villeurbanne, France. Malika to Gabby. Turnaround jumper right at the free throw line. Does not go. The long arms of Leslie Penge just out of reach for that ball. Eastern gets it. And A hands it off to Stephanie. Back to an A. And they're going to call an offensive foul against an A. Well, great defensive play by Noe Mikami, who has the ball for Cochise. They're down by 12. 5:05 to go in this game. And that foul goes against Cochise. So somebody else has 4 fouls for Cochise. As that part of the scoreboard not working. Sarah drives, blocked by Lesline. Eastern maintains possession. Beautiful no-look pass. Denasia gets the pass to Trinity Carmouche. That's off the bottom of the backboard. Under 4.5 to play. A 14-point lead by Eastern. And they're going to say another foul against an A. Ane called for another foul. Not sure how many that is on her. So Cochise down by 14 with 4:14 to play in the game. Ceci not able to get that ball to roll on the second attempt. Leslie not able to get it in. Under 4 to play. Denasia with the ball. Gabby drives that left side, not there, and now they're going to call a jump ball. The tallest player on the floor for Cochise and the shortest player on the floor for Eastern fighting over the jump ball. I believe it's Eastern ball. As John just can't help himself, he's got live coverage of that game, the NFL game playing in front of us. The score is not enough for John. He needs to see it. 3.5 to play, and that'll be a travel called on Lesline, taking the ball to the floor, landing on her backside. A tough day at the office for the Lady Apaches with three-pointers not falling. Free throws not falling. And Eastern playing like the number 3 team in the country. Cochise would have to play a near perfect game just to stay in this game. Ball goes out of bounds off of Eastern. Standing up and cheering on the sideline as me, who fouled out of the game in the third quarter because they were not aware of the number of fouls that she had. They thought she had 3 fouls when she had 5. Steals back and forth, no way. Lays it up and in. Cuts it to a 12-point lead. Sarah with the ball on the near side. Gets it back to an A. Ball tipped away momentarily. 7 to shoot. Sarah off the back of the rim. Rebound by Noe McCombie. Plants her foot. Makes the pass to Gabby. The defense by Stephanie, but the pick set. And a beautiful pick and the 2 shots. And the timeout called by Cochise as they cut the lead to 10 with 2:08 to play in this game. A great timeout call by Cochise head coach Misty Opat. Won over 300 games over the course of her career. That's why this season is such an anomaly with the Cochise College women sitting at 5-13 overall, 1-2 in conference play. But with 2:08 to play in this game, Cochise is going to try to make that last push. The Cochise College men will be playing in the game following this one. It'll be game 2 of our doubleheader. Tip time is scheduled for 4 p.m. Usually takes place a little bit after 4 p.m. or a little bit after the 2-hour demarcation. Thank you to all of our sports sponsors and SSVEC powering our live sports coverage. Jeff Davenport, John Berger. Cool FM Live. Thank you to the dozens and dozens, the hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands, that have tuned in to the main page over the course of this game. Under 2 minutes to play. Cochise down by 10. Eastern with the ball. Denaja. Really high off the glass. Trying to find the exact spot for it. It doesn't go, and they're saying it was off of Lesline. So Eastern will be able to inbound, reset shot clock. 20 to play. 20 on the shot clock. 1:46 to play. Pass out to Stephanie. Puts it inside to Trinity. Back to Sarah, 2-A. They're going to call offensive foul. Again, those moving picks have been the bane for Eastern's offensive output in this game. It could be much worse than a 10-point lead. Under a minute and a half to play. No sense of urgency by Cochise, which you'd think they would want to push ahead. But a three-point shot, no good. Rebounded by Lesline. A third chance opportunity gets squandered as Cochise tosses the ball away into the hands of Denaja, up and in. 56-44. 1 minute left. All but a formality at the end of this game. No way. To Malika. High off the back of the rim, and nobody's there to be able to get the rebound. Eastern will just slow down. About a 12-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Stephanie to Sarah for three. Drano! 59-44. 18 seconds to play. No way. Brings the ball across the half-court line. Now drives down the middle. Gets it to Malika. Up and in off the glass. The clock will continue to run. 6 seconds. It is all but a formality. The game will come to an end. It will be a 13-point lead for the number 3 team in the nation. Eastern Arizona wins at Cochise. Final score, 59-46. Cochise College will fall to 5-14 on the season, 1-3 in conference, losing their third straight game. What will it take for Cochise to turn it around? We'll have a chat with one of their players as we will head over to the wall. You are looking live at Apache Stronghold at Cochise College in Douglas, Arizona, as we will be ready for game number 2 of our doubleheader. After we get the interview, we'll take a short break and then come back with game 2. As we have a film crew here from Eastern setting up their cameras. Excuse me, guys. Sorry. Fantastic effort today. Thank you so much. Final score here, 59-46. Leading all scorers with 14 points. Denaja ends up leading all scorers. Looks like the Cub Scouts are coming back. They want to get a photo in front of the photo wall here. So we'll let them get a photo. I'm getting peckish. I'm getting a little hungry. I'm getting hangry. I might need to get something to eat here in between. But as they await their photo in front of the wall, great to see. Pack 430 hanging out here at Cochise College today. Super cute photos going on here. Looks like 24 minutes. So the game will tip off at 4:05, the men's game. So if you're watching us from... Oh, they want a photo with the team. That's what's going on. That's cool. Very cool. Boy Scout pack. Look at this, John. That's a great photo op here. As the Lady Apaches getting a photo. Nice. Very well done. Looks great. Ceci, can we talk to you in front of the wall? Awesome. Great job, guys. Great job. Great job. Great job. Good to see you. Ceci, a tough loss today for the Lady Apaches. You're playing the number 3 team in the country. So you knew it was going to be, you'd have to play a near perfect game. Unfortunately, that didn't happen today. The game was close at times. What were some of the key factors that you guys were not able to take advantage of for EAC to make those runs?
I think it was mostly on our defense and maybe not hustling for the ball enough, getting over screens or getting on help. Those were things that didn't let us get there.
It seemed to be free throws and three-pointers that were the major difference in this game, and that's kind of what it came down to. You finished strong, 15 points today, an outstanding effort by yourself. What is it going to take to get this team back on track and start winning more games?
We got to keep working on our free throws, as you say, and getting our three-point percentage up. And that's what we've been trying to work on. Also on finishing our layups, but we have to work.
And talk about that work. When does it start? You guys going back into the film room today, or are you going to take the rest of the weekend off and look at Monday?
Yeah, we take the rest of the weekend off and then go back on Monday.
Well, get some rest. And I keep forgetting to ask you, you're from Nogales, Arizona.
Yeah.
The Nogales mascot is the Apaches, is that correct?
Yeah.
And now you play for Cochise College Apaches.
Okay.
That's kind of fun, huh?
Yeah.
I like that. Well, Ceci, great game today. Great effort by you. Unfortunately, the team came up just a little bit short on the short end, but we hope you rest up and get everything back on track here coming up next week. But thank you so much for your time. And Cochise College ladies, we'll let you go. Thank you so much. Cochise College ladies fall 59-46. Thank you so much to Ceci Burrell being able to talk to us on this SSVEC postgame. We are 21 minutes away from tip-off of Game 2 of our doubleheader here. It will be the men's version. We saw the ladies as the number 3 team in the nation. Eastern Arizona College win by 13. How will the men do today from Cochise versus the Gila Monsters? Stay tuned. In 20 minutes, we'll be back with Game 2 of our doubleheader right here on the award-winning Cool FM Sports Jeff Davenport live at Apache Stronghold in Douglas, Arizona. Stay tuned, everybody. We'll be right back in about 20.